Okay, so it's the next day, like I said. So we're gonna check a look. Let me try using my human words here. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with the scanner and see what she's doing in those short periods of time when she's running. I did put in the 50 pound injector tune because the injectors I got were rated for 42 pounds at 43 psi. So that means that at the 58 they're more closer to like 52s. So I actually, yeah, I thought I had the right data, but I didn't. So yeah, I put in the 50, and hopefully that I tried to I crank it up and it didn't run. It ran for about the same amount of time. So I got it hooked. I got my laptop all set up here. Now whenever you're running your HP tuners, never plug your computer up to the to like an inverter or anything like that. That's just something that they say, something about it, the inverter's grounding out, and it can end up actually frying your interface, your HP tuner's interface. So just run an extension cord or run off battery. That's really your only options. So I got mine on an extension cord right here. Yeah, so that's how I'm powered. I just gotta hook up the interface and go to crank it. Also turn on the scanner, see what we got going on, and yeah, see what we got. Okay, so got her sitting there, and let's see what we got here. All right, we're turning to just powering up, seeing if we get anything here, and nothing yet. So let's crank her up and see. Okay, so she died again. My scanners didn't do anything, so not sure what's up with that. I gotta figure out why it's not scanning. You alright, girl? She does not like the sound of that truck at all. So but yeah, just a little bit more work on it, and yeah, I'll get back with you. Okay, there we got something. All right, so let's take a look one more time and see what we got. Holy crap, she just idled on her own. I had to turn her off myself. That is fucking awesome. That is awesome. Oh, I wish I'd have got that on the GoPro, but you heard it on the laptop recording. That's what matters. Okay, so I forgot to turn on the GoPro, but I actually just let her idle on her own, all by herself. And I gotta tell you, she did fantastic. Oh man, I don't see any issues out here. I'm not touching that exhaust again this time. I assure you of that. Man, and she idled on her own, all by herself. I got it. You heard it on the recording. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. I hope. I don't know yet. I haven't listened to the laptop mic yet, seeing what it picked up yet. But it actually idled on its own. I didn't do anything. I just cranked it up again. I turned off the GoPro, and I was like, well, let me try it one more time, see what I get here. And sure enough, it freaking idled on its own. That means I need to air up that tire right there. I need some transmission fluid, and I need to get it from away from this area here, because all these leaves just keep falling on it like crazy. and I'd like to really get it to, like, if it moved today, that would just like I would just be so dang happy right now. Oh man. All right. Okay, so this is what I've got done. You've already seen that she cranks and idles. So I went ahead and knocked out a few more things. You know, I said I wanted to get a dipstick. Now this one, it's the one that comes off of it. I don't know if I just installed it wrong, but I think it's bent down at the end where it would normally, it's like bent out where it normally would bend in. Otherwise it would be more up, I think. Either way, it works. It does what it needs to. And I was noticing I had a bunch of these lines actually touching the exhaust, so I went ahead and moved off all of these things. I got a few spots where it's kind of, where they're a little melted into that sheathing, but no wires are damaged, so that's good. I also got this throttle cable here, as you can see. So this actually came off of a 96 Chevy 1500, and the only issue I had with it was down here at the foot pedal. Now it was, well, I say that, let me show you this one thing before I show you that. So right here, I actually had to bend this down because it was just kind of hanging off of that little set screw a little bit right there. That's underneath right here. That's underneath right here. Sorry, I was showing you. So I just had to take it and bend this down just a little bit, and when I did that, it was perfectly fine. No big deals. But underneath the pedal, or on the pedal part, it was just a little bit longer, and so as you can see, I had to pull it through a little bit, and then I just zip tied it there. But it works. So hey, whatever, it works. Isn't that the whole point of it? I'll eventually get one that's, you know, right for it, but yeah, not today. So I also added this in because there's, you know, I still need to get the actual loop that's made for it, but I wanted to be able to have my coolant that passed all the way through, because supposedly it needs the water passing by to activate the thermostat. So if you just cap it off, well, somebody's in trouble. That's a lot. They were going fast. So yeah, if you don't have water passing by your thermostat, then it won't activate. And so that's why you got to have this full route right here, so that you have that. That's no big deal. As you can see, I have that taken care of. I still need a belt, because I did fill up my radiator with water, but the problem is I don't have a belt to run the water pump. So, and in order to get a belt, I need to have an alternator, because I'm not buying two belts. It's just, yeah, I ain't gonna do that. But one other thing I did, so this standalone wiring harness came with a particular plug for a particular coolant temp sensor, and I couldn't find one. I just couldn't find one. So I was like, fuck it. I took the harness off of another one and wired it in. So I meant to have more wire there, but there was a scant wire, and I didn't want to have just some bare wire sitting there. So that's why it's so short. Because yeah, but despite that, it works, and that's all that matters. Again, that's really all that matters, is that it works. And the great thing is with this cable, I was actually able to go through the factory spot right up in there. It was the exact same factory connection, everything. It was meant to be, except for that hole, it being, you know, a little bit longer at the pedal. But like I said, I took care of that. No big deals. Is that thing kinked? No, it's not. Okay. Shit. There ain't really. I mean, I'm waiting for a belt and the alternator to really be able to drive it, because I can't drive it without those. I gotta have an alternator. So, and really, that's, you know, I need an overflow. I have the overflow, I just got to mount it somewhere. So I just got to mount that up, and then I need to have a battery mount actually made, or I'm gonna make one, I should say, to hold this battery up, and, you know, go right back where it was originally supposed to be, for now at least, until I put it in the bed of the truck, because, you know, twin turbos. But anyways, yeah, that's really about it, guys. Like I said, you saw it crank up, but because, you know, I don't want to just keep cranking it up without having, you know, the water pump running and whatnot. So okay, I lied. Let's crank it up one last time. Oh wait, hang on. Gotta hook up the battery first. That'll probably help a lot. Yeah, there we go. Can't wait to situate that battery a lot better. All right, one last time. Let's see what happens when I press on the gas. Not bad. Not bad. I gotta say, she started up and sounded a lot better this time than she did the last time. Let's see. Yeah, I bet those pipes are hot. I ain't touching them again. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But yeah, so that is everything now. I just had to crank it one last time, and y'all have a smudge on your face. Look at that. There you go. So much clearer now, I bet. So, all right, that's gonna be it this time. Later.